stand taking that hit. So
Austin's
and
great.
It sucks,
we're doing a lot of cool stuff. Like we lost all of our film incentives.
That's true. We're
probably gonna lose F1 because we fucked that up.
X Games is gone.
We're losing the X Games a year early because I'm assuming we fucked that up.
We have a lot of DWIs in Austin. That's good.
Here's the thing. That means people will stop moving here.
Austin, not great.
Last time I was in Chicago, took a cab. We're going to a festival. This is like 3 years ago. Took a cab. Hopped in a cab with Griffin and an army friend of mine, Mike, one of my best friends in the world, to go to this festival. It's like 12 miles away. Hop in the cab. Cab driver goes, "Where are you going?" We're going to Humboldt Park. And he goes, "Nah, I don't want to go there." We go, "Excuse me?" He goes, "Nah, y'all need to get out." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm not going to take you there." We're like, "Okay." So we got out, got in another cab, get halfway there, cab driver rear ends a car in front of us. He goes, "Y'all better just get out." And we're like, "We're not where we need to go." He's like, "Yeah. I'm not taking you now."
Well,
we're
this is where I'm staying.
So we had to find another cab. We were in the middle of nowhere to get there. Cabs suck.
Yeah.
And that cab, where'd he take you?
Which one? The third cab? Yeah. He took us where we wanted.
He actually got there?
He actually did.
I wanted the end of the story.
Sorry. Yeah.
They just walked the other 6 miles.
At that point, they all died.
By the third cab, we got to where we were going.
No, 3 cabs in. That's not bad.
I remember one of the first times I took a cab in Austin. It was like within the first month that I lived here. I was staying with Jack, and I'm fucking awful with sense of direction. Like, I still suck now, living here almost 5 years. But you imagine that, me living here a month. Like, I don't know fucking anything. Like, where are you? Wherever someone put me, that's where I am. You know what I mean? And I rely on a cab driver to get me to my destination. Like, if giving you the address, my assumption is you know the area. That's why you're a fucking cab driver. Your job is to drive places. So I was coming back from downtown. I think I was there with like Chris Demiris and maybe Brandon or something like that. Yeah, you know, those were the days. And I get picked up and I'm like super fucking drunk and it's probably like 1 or 2 in the morning and the cab driver's driving me back and he's like lost. He can't find the turn where Jack lived because it was like off this main road and there was a fair amount of construction on the road at the time. And it looked like some of the streets were kind of blocked off, but they weren't just because there was like the orange barrels and cones and stuff around him. But he's driving around and he's getting more annoyed and like kind of bitching at me like, well, like where is this place? And I'm like, I mean, here's the address. I don't know. And I didn't have an iPhone at the time. I had a fucking LG chocolate. It's 2011. You know, I'm like, I don't know. You tell me. And he's looking. And literally we must have made like 3 or 4 U-turns. We were going up and down the same fucking main road. Finally, this guy pulls over, opens his glove compartment, and pulls out a fucking map. And he starts looking at it. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Finally finds the fucking place and drops me off. And like, the attitude was unbelievable. This guy's like, fuck you. You don't know where you fucking live, idiot. And then, of course, like I said, he didn't like discount the ride or anything.
No, you got to pay for the
thing was running the whole way while he was lost, trying to find it, bitching at me. I'm like, what do you want me to do about it?
Yeah.
Don't fucking be a cab driver. I don't know. I'm not. I know some stuff about video games, so I play video games.
I called the expert.
Right. I'm like, get me there, sir. That's why I have a
How's the hood look? Does the hood look good when it's up?
I didn't really wear it. It's something.
They never wear it. No, it's a KKK thing.
Jesus.
Yep, you're in the KKK.
It was on.
Nope.
Mika, no! Don't come in here, Mika!
No. The difference is the sag. Theirs don't sag in the back, okay? If it was like this, it'd be bad. This is fine.
Also, if you pulled it all the way over and there were holes, that would be
That would also be bad.
Michael's hat's like, KK,
Dude. It's so worth it. Look, you two can do this for just like $160 plus tax. Who wouldn't want to do this?
Makes sense to me.
But does it do anything good now? It's kind of...
It fucking looks cool as shit,
It
is
does
what it
look cool
does.
as shit, right?
Accio drink. Look at that.
Hey!
Fucking flew right to
Man,
me.
how's that butterbeer?
So, following that, I have kind of a funny story. Yeah. So, a couple weeks ago, you know, 'tis the season, someone on Twitter asked me to prom, right? Now, I never went to my own prom.
Yeah.
I don't know about yourselves here.
Nope.
No?
3.
Okay. You went to 3?
Oh, yeah.
How?
2.
How?
That's what happens when you date someone older than you. I went to prom my sophomore year because my girlfriend at the time was a junior.
So then what about when she graduated?
Well, then she broke up with me after that.
Oh, okay. So that's what happens when you date someone older than you over and over
It's
again.
okay. Later I married her.
Oh, okay. Oh, God.
Wasn't
damn.
okay for her.
Well, we already told that
it's
story.
all downhill from there.
But anyway, so a lovely young fan by the name of Kylie asked me to prom, to which I simply replied, well, did you buy me a corsage? because that's I
You know,
didn't go.
usually it's boutonnieres.
See, but that's
Guys.
like, but the
Well,
dudes,
you're living in the past,
You're
man.
living in
All
the
right, no,
past,
you know what?
right?
Hey, I'm not going to push you in a corner. You
Dudes
wear what you want.
usually ask the girls to go, and then they get in the corsage. So I'm just figuring, well, she's asking me, she should buy me the corsage.
She's got the penis in this situation.
Right, yeah. Theoretically, I don't know, maybe, but I don't know. So I'm like, well, get me a corsage. So she's like, well, usually you wear the boutonniere. And I said, if you're asking me, you're going to fucking buy me the corsage. I didn't say fuck, but I meant it.
Right.
So she just said, all right, I'm going to buy you a corsage.
I feel like with you, Michael, there's always an implied.
There
fuck.
should be.
Yeah.
There should be. So a couple of weeks go by. I didn't really think about it. And I get a box at the office, like maybe 2.5 weeks ago. And it's got the corsage in it. Actually, hang on. I got it right.
Take that.
Dude, that bottle's hard. Got the box right here. So Kylie sent me this lovely corsage
Wow.
right there for me to wear.
Honestly, corsages are usually better looking than boutonnieres anyway.
It's beautiful looking.
It's lovely.
She sent me like a little thing that says prom,
All right.
free alcohol, which
Yeah,
seems,
most high schools
On
give
the
away.
on
yeah.
the back.
But I mean, that's prom, right?
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen movies, I've seen TV. You go like this, you look
Yeah.
around, and then you spike the punch.
Is
And
there a
then-
ransom
put
note
one
on the
shot.
back?
It says May
Okay.
14th,
All
because
right.
that's when the prom was, okay? And she included a little note here that just said, you asked for a corsage, so here it is. Does this officially mean you are my prom date? Either way, it was great to have a short conversation with you. I hope we can talk again soon. Love, Kylie. And I thought, that was so nice. She actually went through the trouble of it, and she sent me the corsage, and I said I would go. So at that point, I decided, I guess I'll just go to her prom.
And Lindsay said.
She was like, "Do it."
All right,
she doesn't
yeah,
give a fuck
yeah.
about me, dude. She doesn't care.
She's Slytherin.
Did you see the video of me getting tased? She's screaming in the background, going, "Yeah!" She doesn't care. So I go over to Lindsay and I talk about it. I'm like, "Do you think this would be funny if we went to, if I went?" She lives in Pennsylvania. And I'm like, do you think it'd be funny to go to this prom? She's like, yeah, I think it'd be funny, but you should talk to live action. So I talked to live action, and they're like, oh yeah, this is great. Which on one hand, I'm like, God, no, I don't want to go to a high school prom because I'm fucking almost 29 years old. But I do look 12, and it is funny.
Especially in the robe. That
Well,
down.
I
And
look like
she
a-
fulfilled her end of the
I look
obligation by
like-
getting you
I
this
look like a
corsage.
man. Exactly. So I was just like, fuck, if live action's gonna pay for it, like I don't fucking care. I'll go there. So they start planning it out to send me to go to her prom and film it and everything. So they they contact her and kind of like, let her know, and then they need to contact the school to get,
Yeah.
the permission
Minor
by the
speed
school.
bump.
Yeah. So as I hear, everything was more or less locked down, and they were just waiting on the final okay, and the final okay comes from the principal saying, yeah, we just need a permission slip from his parents. And Will's like,
I was ready to sign it.
Yeah, Jeff was like,
I was gonna sign it.
I had the quill pen ready to go and everything. And he's like, no, he's 28 years old. And they were like, oh, no. That's fucking
Absolutely.
That's
no.
when they suddenly realized they were about to film an episode of To Catch a Predator.
But it would, dude, that episode of To Catch a Predator would have put them on the map.
It's true.
The Predator map.
The Predator
yeah.
map, man. So,
Definitely the map you want to be on.
So I was like, well, that sucks, but, whatever. It would have been funny, but we can't do it. Obviously, it's like, we're not going to go in fucking guerrilla style and not tell anyone. But let's just secretly film at a high school prom. What sucks is watching Kylie's Twitter feed throughout that day, because they told her not to say anything, so it's like, at one point she tweeted like 50 exclamation points, I guess, and I'm like, well, I guess Will contacted her, and then I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening, and then Will tells me that it's not happening. I go back to her Twitter feed, it's like, my fucking life sucks. I can't, why does everything good happen to me always get shit on, or something like that, and then like, that's the actual part that I felt bad about it. So then I said to Will, I'm like, well, what if we just have prom here?
There you go.
And he's like, well, what do you want to do? And I'm like, let's just do it on the off-topic podcast set. Like, we already have the set.
yeah, that's
We're already
true.
here.
This does look
so
like a prom,
let's
sorta.
just do a little prom right now on the
right.
set.
Let's do it.
Grab your drink there, Jeff.
I'll grab my drink.
Spilled drinks and prom are pretty synonymous, but.
Over here.
That was just a box move.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, go grab this other table. There we go.
Okay.
This is the part you don't see in movies when they change.
Well, yeah, you should have been a quick change
This
artist.
is
Why do
live.
you have that on under there?
Because I would have fucking sweated that. Also, I didn't want the reveal. You could,
Okay.
my cloak opened a little bit. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So here we go. We have some.
We got punch bowl. We got.
Hang on, let me pull this off. We have what Michael assumes to be unlicensed music playing. Got my.
Are we like the counterculture
Yeah,
guys?
we're just like the high school kids.
Yeah, dude. If I was too old to go to prom, holy shit, guys. And here we go. So Kylie, if you'd like to have our dance for prom.
Are you spiking the punch?
Yes,
I'm
that's what you
spiking the
do. That's what you do.
Holy shit!
Oh, hello. Oh, you look gorgeous. Is this for me to give back to you? Okay, great. Let me open that up, dude. The one you got me is so much nicer than the one that. Oh no, this is the boutonniere. I'm gonna fucking stab you to death.
Don't do it.
I'll try not to. I'll try not to. I'll go through here, and then there we go. We got it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Are you complaining? Jack, you're at your third prom. Ryan, you're at your fourth right now. Okay.
I rode my motorcycle.
Oh, are
here.
these for me? Thank you so
I
much.
rode back against motorcycle here.
Here, let's take a photo, right? Okay, so we'll pose like that.
Look off into the.
Okay, then we'll do this, and then you have to do the prom thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm too short.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Here, look.
There you go.
Perfect. All right, now let's do this. Let's do this.
It's your prom.
Ryan, sing us in.
Celebrate your prom. What's the song that we played for prom? What's
Yeah.
like
I don't know. You went 4 times. I don't know. I've never been there. And will always love you. I didn't think anybody was ever gonna ask me. So much. And
Songs from Moulin Rouge.
much like
Make a man out of you.
you did switch to Moulin Rouge.
Oh, Moulin Rouge. I was just
Oh no, you switched to
Mulan.
Mulan. Right, that was just Mulan.
These are spiked potato chips.
And there we go. That's the prom.
That's exactly like I remember it.
It's disappointing, just like real life. We've done it. We've done it. Thousands of dollars from the live action budget, I imagine, for that. I
you
hope
know
it
what,
was
though?
worth it.
Totally worth
What's
it.
up?
Not our budget, so who gives a fuck?
No, exactly. Shout out to different budgets.
There you go. Would you like a cupcake? I think they're good.
Did you spike it?
I did not spike the cupcakes. Michael, do you want one?
Feed it to him.
Oh yeah. Oh, you guys gotta do the thing where you feed each other.
Is that at prom?
No,
It's
that's
a fucking wedding.
Getting married.
And Lindsay yelled it. My wife yelled it.
Off camera, so.
Okay, we'll do it anyway.
Oh.
This is how you found out that Lindsay's into polygamy.
I'm 18 again.
Yay!
It's on my face.
Yeah, that's where the food goes.
All right.
No, I'm getting wasted at prom. No, I'm good anymore. I'm fat. No one's gonna sleep with me on prom night.
Until the next day.
The food makes it so good. All right.
Oh, I'm still holding this cup. Got nothing in it.
I spiked the rum, or I spiked the punch.
put my,
I know.
You wearing a fucking cup on your head? This is a serious situation here, Ryan.
Time.
Okay.
I bet.
Already am.
No, but literally, I got nothing else. So, thanks for coming, Kylie. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed your trip. You got a free trip to Rooster Teeth. And nobody else asked me, because I won't take you the next time someone asks.
That was the one.
That was the one. Dude, what a fucking CF. Oh, Jack's dragging it. Jesus.
It's good.
Good.
Am I close enough?
Hey, you know what?
That's how you do a podcast.
I kind of went to prom.
Yeah.
We kind of went together.
Totally with the prom.
Dude, it's so fucking hot in this thing.
Is that the? What other fantasy?
Oh God, what are we gonna talk about?
What
What were we talking about before we started? Jeff's playing the stupidest fucking
Oh,
thing
shit.
ever, and he won't
Almost
stop
forgot.
talking
He
about
can't
it.
stop playing a flash game on his
It
Xbox
sure
One.
is.
Stupid Bejeweled thing.
that?
It's Gems of War.
Yeah?
It's a good
Yeah.
game.
That's all you've been fucking playing.
It's like Bejeweled
Gems
meets
of
an
War.
RPG.
It's like nothing.
It's great. I have
It's just
700
like-
points. I
it's
have
like-
750 gamers.
Here's the
scored.
thing, like I get mindless mobile games. But,
It's
like, you
so
do- you do
good.
nothing.
That's a game you play on your toilet.
You do nothing. You play on your toilet. You play when you
Yeah.
travel, when you're in the car, when you're
Jack, I
flying.
got news for you.
You played
Achievement
in
Hunter
mine.
is my toilet.
Fucking Jeff, this game is now on Xbox One.
That
explains
And
the
it's
smell,
and
yeah.
all Jeff does is play that game. Doom's out? No, I'm playing. I'm
Yeah.
playing this.
Gems
I'm
of
playing
War.
Gems of War.
We got Battleborn.
I ascended my rockworm
Fucking
this morning.
Uncharted 4.
What the fuck does that even
Gems,
mean?
Gems
It means
of
you have
War.
to collect 5 rockworms and then you burn them
Is this
to ascend another
like a
rockworm.
You know what you
More
sound
gang
like right
sign you have
now?
to throw
You know
up
what you
before
sound
you
like?
talk
You sound
about
like
it,
a
or-
real fucking Hufflepuff. That's what you sound like. Fucking Gems
I
of
don't give
War.
a shit, dude.
They love that shit. When are you gonna be? What do you need to do to beat it?
Yeah,
Are you
what's your
trying to
exit
are you
strategy
getting
here?
achievements, or
Well,
what's the goal
when I
here?
get all the gamer score, I will have beaten it.
How far away from that are you? Is
I
there,
have like 5 achievements left.
Oh, okay.
One of them is to get to level 100, though.
Well over
And you are?
45.
Oof.
Yeah.
So you anticipate playing this for the rest of your life?
I'm gonna go on a limb and
yeah.
assume it's
But, I
harder
mean-
to level up as you go.
Oh, it's way harder
Yeah,
to level
yeah,
up. Way harder.
That's
Now-
like 7
the-
chimeras.
I'm at a point where the only way to level my characters is to ascend my characters, and to do that, like, now I have to collect, for my rockworm, for instance, I have to collect 10
bet.
more rockworms to burn into to extend my rockworm.
Or you could just spend how much money to get them.
So it's kind of like Destiny
You-
minus the
so
game.
yes, you can spend money. Sir.
Oh, that
And
shocks
I
me
have
that you
spent
can
money.
spend money
But
to-
you know, it's not a guaranteed because everything's a chest, right? So you don't
Oh,
know
it's
that
not a
you're gonna get a
guaranteed,
rockworm.
so you know
No.
you just got to keep.
You can spend thousands at a
spending
time.
money.
Those dollars,
Is this a free
essentially.
game?
Yes, yes,
And
it's
how
free
much
game.
money have you spent on this free game?
$40?
Oh my god.
Well, you know, that's
I got
reasonable.
I got
If
the
you're gonna
money's
play
worth
a
out of
month-
it.
Yeah,
40
not
bucks isn't that much, but
No.
40 bucks in like what increments of purchases?
Like $10 purchases.
Oh, okay.
2 of them today.
That's not
Right.
too bad.
That's right.
Two of
Two
them
of them
today.
today.
Jesus.
There we go.
So
I'm
you're
keeping
okay.
you from it right
it's-
now.
You've hit the
exponential,
point
that's
now
the
where
thing.
let's check back next week.
We've
and
kicked
see how
into
much
high
money-
gear.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
next week it's probably $150.
Yeah,
Well,
we
we'll
should
see.
really drop the
Okay.
hammer on this whole
And
thing.
then
All
2
I have
weeks
to
from now,
do-
I'm fired because I
all
can't
I
afford
have
my
to
salary
do-
Really,
anymore.
you know, he's gonna need the money.
All I
Yeah,
have to do is
so-
figure out a way that we need to make a video out of it at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Then it's all company.
Oh, I mean, if the
This
video
is
is
it,
us
I
just
think,
making
actually.
fun of you while you're playing.
Oh, it's happening right now.
We can do that
Just
right
justify-
now.
I'm gonna go
There you
spend
go.
Oh,
some
David, I
money.
just justified
There's
his
a great.
Yeah.
There's
We
a
just-
great.
You have a really bad memory when it comes to who you've been in videos with, haven't you?
Well, he
I remember.
remembered. I didn't. But
I-
you'll get that way
listen,
after you've made
something
several
special out of
thousand
the
videos.
experience.
Listen, Mika.
If that's
I
your
have
true
been in
name.
like 10,000 goddamn videos over the last 13 years. I can't remember all of the peons that have been.
Wow, that'll
That's-
progress
she
your
pretty-
career.
Yeah.
She nailed
She
it.
roasted you right there.
Dude, she's gonna go to Jeremy, give him a high five.
She's like, dude, I fucking got that bitch good.
Someone needs to fucking baste you. You just got roasted so hard.
Fuck all y'all.
How's your day going?
The point is, shut up. Everybody shut up.
What's the point? Why is it? No, don't shut up.
Don't you have a stream to be streaming?
That's true. I guess we're streaming right now.
We haven't turned that on yet.
Damn, dude.
You know.
That was the most graceful exit from the podcast.
Now I feel
ever.
good.
That was
Get
awesome.
all right. You don't have to leave.
Don't feel guilty. She was already gone, dude.
That's true.
You take the blessing when you get. Never mind.
Oh. It's $1 million
I'll
bud
be honest.
game.
I'll be honest with you. Listen here. Like, I still to this day, I'm coming off of shitting on Jeremy. Okay, as far as like new guy in the room, it's just starting with Mika.
Yeah,
okay?
I know.
I actually had that conversation with her. I said,
Sorry, you've been a guest so many times,
Yes,
and we were
I said-
very nice
I
to
said,
you.
you've-
that shit
yeah,
stops
we-
now.
you've
son.
experienced a level of Rooster Teeth that most people don't get to
Because
experience.
it's not real.
That is the friend of and guest of Rooster Teeth.
That's the
That
like
is
the
not what
facade.
employment at Rooster
No,
Teeth
no,
means.
where you go that. You know,
It's good.
Joe
It
from
was good.
Happy.
It's good.
To me.
I bought it. I
She
looked
was
at the
like,
camera.
Sold
she's
it.
like, I can take it. And I was like, okay. All right,
Yeah.
we'll see.
She's
You're gonna get
mouthing off about you right now.
both barrels of fucking Michael Jones pretty soon.
yeah. Okay.
Just like I imagine, like she walks in an office and you're standing behind the door, just waiting for her.
Jeremy,
Like,
there's
all
like
right.
this great analogy in my head with Jeremy, and I feel like he's finally reached the point, and it's something that I remember specifically when I first started working at Rooster Teeth. It had to be like first or second convention I ever went to, some kind of PAX probably, and Gus was there.
Yeah.
And we were out
He's
to
a real
dinner.
piece of shit.
Yeah, he's a real piece of shit.
Yeah.
And we were out to dinner, and we were talking about whatever. I probably worked with the company for a month or two, maybe 2 months at the time. And we were talking about something, and I can't remember how we got there, but Gus said something like, you know, you better watch out or I'll fire you, or something like that. And I'm like, you can't fire me. And Gus is like, do you think I can't fire you? Tell me right now. Do you think that I can't fire you? And I go, I mean, I'm sure you could get me fired if you told someone. Do I think you can fire me right now at this table? No. And Gus goes, fuck, he figured it out. he was like, damn it. All right, like my power is gone. That was like me last week on the podcast. It was a moment after like months and months of Lil J being in the main room where Jeremy was talking about something on the podcast. And I go, Jeremy, shut the fuck up. And he just goes, no. And I'm like, fuck, he's learning.
It's true.
He's learning.
Jeremy
that was
had
like that
like
exact moment. Like I was Gus right there. I'm like, damn it.
Jeremy's balls dropped.
But even then he went like, no. Like he just thought like, I can say no. And I was like,
I can say
fuck.
anything I want.
He realized that
I can announce people's jobs.
I have no power at all. Then he went too far.
Yeah, now he's gone too far.
I feel like maybe that was my fault. Maybe I set him up
You did.
on the podcast, and he's like, I'm just gonna keep going.
You gave
That
him too
being
much
said-
room. Let the leash out too far.
I assume Gus probably could have fired you.
Yeah, but he could. Physically, I would have fought him. I just beat the man in arm wrestling like the night before.
Look, they were out of town. If
You
one
could
of them
beat
came
Gus
back
in
and the other
arm
one
wrestling by
didn't.
looking at him.
Yeah. Just willing it.
He did.
Like,
he did explain.
on your mark, get set. No,
We did.
No,
We
all
did
right.
it.
Good call, buddy.
It was a little harder. I never had worked out in my life at the time, and also I just arm wrestled Chris, who we were pretty similar physique at the time. So like
Chris Damaris?
Yeah, I was slightly fatigued, so I still beat Gus, but Gus was fucking plastered at the time. And as soon as he lost, Esther was there. He proclaimed, "I have no dick!" like in the bar, and then
All right.
his lock screen on his phone was. I think Esther took a picture of him while we were arm wrestling, and he's looking right at the phone like, and he has no memory of it at all. And it was his lock screen for like a year.
And it's like midway through, everyone just circles him.
No. Here's what we do,
Beats him
and it's even better. You throw a blanket over his head.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then you
yeah.
start hitting him.
You get the socks
I'll wear
with
the
soap in him,
corsage
like
while I
whip
do
his
it.
belly with it.
Oh yeah.
Go full metal jacket on his ass.
We did that in the army.
Oh, did you?
Sock of coins.
Where you tug someone, lock him in, and hit him?
No, where you put like soap and underwear,
Yeah.
socks, and yeah.
Wow.
I didn't personally,
did
but
they
I've seen it.
deserve-
I've seen it be done.
It was done to you.
But it was out of
I
friendship.
saw it get done to a racist kid.
Oh,
He
all
deserved
right.
it. He deserved it. Yeah.
Did you beat the racist out of him?
They beat the army out of him. He
That'll do.
didn't make it.
He didn't make it?
Well, I mean, he
Through the army,
I
okay.
assume he's still alive.
Were you in the army when they had like the drill sergeants that would like try to break you down, or were
I
you
was
on
at
the
the
softer?
I was
army?
I was in the last throes of that.
Okay.
So you weren't like when I was in the army. The drill sergeants were no longer allowed to hit you,
Yeah.
but they were allowed to adjust your equipment.
What does that mean?
So it means like if you're wearing web gear, they can go. They can grab you and go.
Okay.
Or like the thing that they used to love to do to me, where so when you're qualifying for M16, when you're doing M16 qualifying,
That's a gun.
You have a helmet and you're in the prone position.
Jack, please. They played Call
And
of
if
Duty.
you, they can adjust your equipment, right? So one way maybe that they adjust your equipment is they have this sign that's this like metal sign that says stop or go. And when you're not allowed to fire, it says stop, and when they flip it and they say go. But if you're like, maybe you missed 2 shots in a row, they can adjust your equipment by taking that metal sign and hitting you as hard as they possibly can in the back of the head on your Kevlar with that sign. That adjusts the Kevlar because maybe you had like side issues.
Yeah.
What it also does is give you a concussion. Yeah. So I got that a few times.
Well, did you slip
Nice.
it off afterwards?
They also have to check to make sure you don't have any ammo on you when you leave the range. So they do that with fists.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They just
So
hold
I
you
was
upside down and
I
shake.
was in
Well,
the
that's the
period where
best
they
way
were
to
like
check.
they were finding creative loopholes to beat the shit out of you. Not too long after that, things got softer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it just went to wedgies and swirlies.
Yeah. I went to stress cards and like nonsense.
Waterboarding.
But
Stress cards?
yeah.
What is that? Like I'm
Like
a
I have a card. I'm like I'm too stressed out, drill sergeant. You can't yell at me right now.
Wow. Is
I
that
saw
a
it happen.
thing?
I
Is
saw
that
it
a real
that's
thing?
that's when they fucking beat the shit out of you.
I
Yeah,
saw it
that's
happen.
what- that's what
Stress
everyone
card.
else.
No,
yeah.
I saw it happen. Like I had to go back and do I did like a whole photo thing on basic training at the unit that I went through basic training at, and it was a totally different world, and it was crazy.
Then
Like
did your
people
old, like-
talking to drill sergeants, like girls being like, drill sergeant said, and I'm just like, he hasn't killed her yet. Like, I don't understand
what?
why he didn't hit her with a gun.
I can
And, like,
understand how that kind of thing is seeped into, most general life. I think I'm still okay with the army being a hard place because that's not a thing for everybody.
It was, yeah.
It really should
And
be
granted,
like,
I'm
you
talking.
can cut
I
it
went
or
through in
you
the
can't.
early '90s. It was a different world in the '80s, and it was probably even harder in the '70s, and it gets like incrementally easier.
Like I don't give a shit if
But
you're a man or
In the
female,
50s, they would just shoot you as you
like
got
my
there.
drill sergeant told me a story, or not my drill sergeant, but a drill sergeant that I ended up becoming friends with when I was later in the military when I was doing a deployment, told me a story about a thing they used to do that sounded amazing. And he's like, yeah, we couldn't do it anymore because the army got too pussy. But they used to do a thing where so every class in basic training, somebody gets a medical discharge. They get like shin splints or whatever, and it turns out they're not medically able to continue being in the military. So they'll get assigned to office duty. and then their life gets a little bit easier. They're there for 3 or 4 months, and then they transition out to the outside world, and they're done. There's always 1 or 2 of those people in every 60-person class. And they would always identify the one person, the first one, and they had this thing that they would do where they would all be sitting around, and that person would be inserted into the group, and nobody knows each other yet, so they think it's just another private who's going through the 60-man rotation. And the drill sergeant would say, if anybody doesn't want to be in the military, if anybody doesn't want to do this, he had this whole spiel, you fucking get up right now, and you, like a man, and you tell us, and we will kick you out of the military right now. And that kid was always instructed to stand up. So this drill sergeant would then take his M16, which had there's this flash suppressor thing you can put on it that like
again Call of Duty.
Yeah, and he would fire a blank at the kid. The kid would fall over, and then he would walk over and pick the kid up and throw him in a dumpster. And he would go, anybody else? And then you've got them for the next 3 months.
I want to believe that is true.
Yeah.
I
It's
want
true,
to believe
100%
that is
true.
true.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's
And he was
incredible.
like, part of why I got out of being a drill sergeant is because I really cracked down on it. We couldn't do that stuff anymore. Like, took all the fun out of it, you know.
So the kid was
like-
in on it, obviously.
Yeah,
it's
in on
kinda
it,
like,
kid's in on it. But he would literally pick up his lifeless corpse and throw him in a dumpster and go like,
What's
anybody else?
the?
They could still like throw shit at me. Like somebody, like I got a trash can thrown at me once because I didn't get out of bed fast
That's
enough.
almost like Jeremy level though. Like your dad rolls up a towel and throws it at your body while
except
you're sleeping.
Trash can's really heavy and hurts.
That's
So
what's about
if
that?
if you're watching live right now, 2 hours from now, or roughly 2 hours from now, theater mode. Go check it out. Crazy bitches.
Oh shit, Crazy Bitches, episode 3, theater mode.
Episode.
It won't be good, which is why he hasn't been in them. But can we make Gavin be in one?
No,
No.
Yes.
I don't want Gavin to be in. theater mode.
I kind of want him to be in one just so the
I
audience
love
can
Gavin.
hate him.
Gavin is a phenomenal.
He'd be like
talent.
this during the movie.
Here's the deal.
This is bad, and I don't like it.
Well, he'd be
Gavin
like,
is
that camera angle's
No.
good.
I'll tell you. No. Here's Gavin.
But that'd be worth doing.
Here's the deal.
just
Gavin
so the
Free-
audience hates him.
Gavin
more.
Free, listen, I've known the kid since he was 14.
Yeah.
Gavin Free is
Some
a
would say Predator.
tremendous
I just
talent.
made $1 million.
I've known him for
That's Gavin.
Yeah, he's still Gavin.
I've known him for 13 years. I've known him as long as Rooster Teeth's been in
Can I
existence.
borrow some?
He is fucking phenomenal. He's a
gotta buy another
tremendous
house.
talent. He is everything
theater
that's
mode.
right with the world. But when he's not invested in content, he sucks. He's a piece of shit, and he tanks it.
That's fine.
And I know that he doesn't have the attention span to watch a bad
God,
movie.
no.
that?
But that's
Gav-
I just want to
Gavin
showcase
Free
it
is a
one
piece
time.
of shit. That's a quote
I
from
just
Jeff
I just
Ramsey.
want to
No
showcase it
attention
one
span.
time.
I just
With no
saying,
attention
I
span.
don't think
It's
that
also
he-
funny you say that
like a
quote.
poodle.
Gavin Free is a piece of shit. This is gonna tie into his credit on this episode.
You've got Jack's right in the sense that you've got 35 minutes before. Here's how it could maybe work. Gavin's gonna see this through Reddit or whatever.
He won't.
and he's gonna get pissed
No.
at me. And he's gonna go, "What do you mean? I do a good job.
I'll fucking try
What, you
real
think
hard.
I'll try
He'll be
real
like,
hard?"
Jeff,
And
I
then-
can't believe you say that to me. I'll do it. Hang on.
And then I'll be like,
And you'll be like,
Alright.
hey, we're gonna film next
Alright.
week. You're in the episode. They're like,
I'll-
oh, I can't. I'm gonna be in
I'll
London.
yeah, you can be in the next episode. It's like, all right, yeah. And I'm like, all right, we're filming next Friday. Be like, oh, I'm in LA or New York or whatever.
I think you want Stallone with
Like,
it.
where are you?
It's
It's
less
like,
Gavin, more Stallone.
anywhere.
Hey,
first class in the-
guys.
To be fair, I'm saying he poured half of this in
Yeah,
here.
I put
This was at half.
alcohol in there.
But look, this punch bowl was
Look
full.
how big that is.
Who
yeah.
cares? Just drink more. That means you want it tasting good, so you can drink more of it. That's the whole point of Riot Punch.
Ashley,
I thought the point was to get drunk.
$100.
It is. It tastes
Whoa,
good,
whoa,
so you
whoa,
drink
whoa,
like
whoa,
4 fucking
Something's
things.
happening here.
From Jeff.
No.
From Jeff. This is Jeff's budget.
Okay, this is
She's already saying no,
$100
$100.
from my pocket to yours to just drink this entire thing. You have 5 minutes.
5
You have to
minutes.
drink it from this.
You don't think you'll be able to
$100.
drink that in 5 minutes?
I do.
think
and
we
I
think
think
Should we pour the rum in? Should we pour the rest of the rum
Yeah,
in?
yeah.
I think
She's
we
saying
pour.
it's not
No,
strong
if
enough.
you pour the rest of the rum in, then no. But
Okay.
If we're gonna drink it like that.
Wait,
yeah.
I'll even help you out.
Oh.
But all right, like backwash.
All right, now I'm $99.
Yeah. Oh,
It
Alan,
might
I
be
hear
more-
Alan.
Like $100 is not that much.
It's not.
Are there side
just to
bets
drink
going on?
something, I mean-
$100 is not that much.
$100 to fucking.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Somebody paid me $100 to get drunk.
I mean, to be fair, it's.
Oh, here comes Alan. Here comes Alan.
It's not just $100.
You know that Snapchat filter where you open your mouth and the rainbow comes out?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
It's not just $100.
Good luck.
It's $100 to not work for the rest of the day.
That's
Which
true.
I think is also.
no, she's still got to get her shit done.
I'm gonna
That's
sell.
not gonna get you wasted.
No,
off
I
of your
mean,
ass
no,
weight,
it
too. Like,
Well,
There's maybe
I think-
there's maybe 5 shots.
I think
in
you're
there.
mistaken.
you think so?
and we drank some of that too.
I don't think y'all know my.
But by your
capacity.
standard, we've drank barely any of it. She
I
would
don't-
get almost all of it.
Barely did. I mean, that's
If you
the
alcohol
dilution
you-
rate there
I have
is
a pretty
too
But if she
great.
drinks all of
How
it, the
tall are you?
dilution's irrelevant. She's
But
still
then we
drinking
drank
it.
a lot of it.
But you're saying we drank a diluted amount.
How much is? How drunk is
You're a
this?
tall
much?
human.
So we probably only had like that much.
How drunk
a
is
bad
this
thing.
much?
It's pretty
It
drunk.
doesn't,
Is it?
not
Okay.
necessarily.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to
I mean,
be.
that's how much you put in your glass to start.
No, it's not.
You had like
what?
this much vodka or whatever. at
that's-
the-
no,
you
Ryan.
absolutely
Vodka's
did.
different, Ryan.
Is it? Okay.
And-
She can't do it. Is at
No,
the-
you can't do that.
I just added a little more.
$104.
A little more. Ryan
All right,
was
I'll throw.
saying
I'll
it's not
throw
good
in.
enough.
I'll throw in a couple
All right,
bucks.
I'll
literally
have
don't
to
have
go
a
to,
single
I'll have to
dollar
go to an
on me.
ATM. What I do
There's
have on
10
me is
bucks I'll throw
$20.
in.
I
Ryan,
had
pull your
$20
wallet.
and an $80 IOU.
I'll throw in $20. I don't have it.
There's 20.
$20 from Michael.
So you're up
You
to, you're
all-
up to
you-
130 right
so we're
now.
up at $130.
All right, Alan, throw in some cash on.
There's
$135.
There's 135. Alan's coming
There's
over.
no straw.
No.
No, of course not a straw.
No,
It's
there's
part
not.
of the fun.
All right, hold on.
not.
We gotta.
Does it still taste
We
good?
do
Let's
have
see.
straws, I think,
I
over
know,
there.
we do have straws.
So you got another
I mean,
100
it
bucks.
still
straw?
tastes
Oh,
pretty
Jack,
good.
you might need to be the timer because I got 1%.
All right.
Okay.
5 minutes? We're giving her 5 minutes? That seems
Alan doesn't know if he supports it, but he's holding his wallet.
Okay.
And he's like,
That's actually Ryan's wallet he has.
Yeah,
So she has to drink it out of there. She can't put it in cups.
No, that's the
I
part.
want to clarify this. I want
Yeah.
to make
Ryan's looking for a straw.
okay.
And you
for
can't
some
be
reason.
like, and it's
Well,
just
no,
like
it's not
fucking
gonna
falling
go,
all
like,
over
I have
you.
clothes on. I'm not
Please,
trying to
please
get,
go.
like-
Yeah, please don't. This is a PG podcast. Please don't take your clothes off.
Let's detail everything. So the oranges she does not have to eat.
No.
Okay.
No.
Just
No.
making that clear.
And they're
Orange
going to
suck.
absorb a lot of the alcohol.
They
honestly.
are.
They already
And
have.
But she has
Yeah.
to drink directly from the bowl in
Yeah.
5 minutes, and it has to be
No,
empty.
that's like 2 drinks worth.
And you get
let's do it.
$115.
But you'll find, I believe,
$35.
the trouble will be.
Al's got
drinking
money. He wants to
the
throw
fruit
down.
punch.
He's got
there's 100. He just like doubled it.
$235.
200. I would do
I could
that.
totally
All
do
right,
it.
all right. Now I kind of want to do it.
I know.
So you should do it before me.
Should we cut it for $200? Should we? Maybe it's like 4 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
threw an extra 100.
I mean, we should throw some conditions in when we start.
I'm dropping it to 4. That's still plenty.
Jack's
of
dropping it to
time.
4. 4 minutes. That's not a lot to drink in 4 minutes.
Yeah, that's maybe
Kylie was gonna drink this anyway.
that's maybe
okay.
3
She's
She's
pints.
actually
I can
hoping
totally
she
do
doesn't
that.
drink it all so she can have it.
Yeah.
I can't find straws.
Okay, it's
You
cool.
can't. Okay. You got 4
I'm
minutes.
gonna go on a limb and assume the hard part's gonna be the sugar.
The hard part's gonna be the
There's no
Just like-
It's the
carbonation.
volume.
There's no carbonation.
There is no carbonation.
All right, Ashley, are you ready?
There's a pile of money.
I think so.
Or are you gonna do this?
I think so.
If you lose,
You want to take the
Alright.
oranges out first?
No, leave them
no,
in.
they're
We
part
should
of
take them out, right?
They're options.
No,
Yeah,
they're not.
Hey,
They stay
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
All right, ready, set, go. All right, we got
Alright,
4
she's
minutes
going
on the
for it.
clock.
Alright, so
Well,
let's.
she's
we
got
can-
so much time.
we
There's
can
no
just
reason.
van.
You
Oh,
owe her
yeah.
20, I owe her 80.
Yeah, I'll throw in 20.
Oh, someone actually had 100.
That was
I
Alan.
know, Alan
That
came
was,
over with
uh,
100.
That was Mohammed.
That's a great shot right
she's
there.
kind of destroying it so
What
far.
are we up to? So the total is.
It's like 250.
It's
almost.
235.
235. Wow.
235.
It's a lot to get fucking tanked for the rest of the day.
This is like the barbecue sauce thing where it's just like, oh, I got this, and just just pound it down.
Yeah.
She's already
She's not
most
even
of the way
stopping.
there. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's just gonna do it
She's
in
got
one-
a nose. She can breathe through her nose.
Yeah.
That's why do you think I only threw in $20? Because I
Yeah.
wanted to see it happen, but I didn't want
Guys,
to lose a lot of money.
She's
Fucking destroying it.
Oh, yeah.
This is not nearly
They're
as
bringing over a
difficult
trash
for
can.
her
No,
as
she's
I
not
thought
gonna
it
need
was.
She's
that.
fine. Don't worry
She's not
about it.
gonna need that.
But tell you what, though, what a fucking performance for the longest podcast in the history of the Off-Topic Podcast.
She's gonna slam it down
Oh, she's
and
taking
then
her
balance
first
the
breath.
books.
First breath.
Yeah. And the books are gonna be really fucked up. 1 + 1 is 100.
Rooster Teeth is worth $4 billion.
This is where
year.
it ended. This is the end of Rooster Teeth right here.
We're buying Facebook.
She is going to town on it. You gotta kick out another $80.
Does she have to
I
take
had
a
to
bite
go to
of
the
the
ATM.
orange at the
I was
end?
I
fine
didn't
with
think
20.
she was gonna fly.
Did you not? We're not even halfway
They
done with
all
this.
knew she was gonna.
We're not halfway in?
No, you got.
No?
you-
Okay.
no, we're a minute 20 in. right
Don't
now.
take a
Okay.
break though. You don't want to give yourself an out. That's when you
beast.
slow down.
Oh,
She's beast.
she's so proud of herself.
She's monster truck.
Hey,
there's
there he
Medium
is. That's
J.
it.
Why is he standing?
Is the director of Rooster Teeth over there?
Hey, Medium J, you want to come over and give any proclamations about the future of the company or anything?
Yeah, what
You
am
wanna
I,
announce
what
anything?
am I doing this year? Am I doing anything?
Oh, look at that. She's almost done.
What do we have? We got 2 minutes
We're at-
yet?
we're
I was hoping not to pay that money.
Wait, she's got a minute 50 right now, so she's got
Oh, she
another.
quit. She tapped out. She's done.
No. She's letting it.
She's feeling the fatigue.
Uh-oh.
I'm telling
no.
you, it's the sugar.
That is not a happy
That's
face.
better's remorse
My
right
stomach
there.
hurts.
Their stomach
Yeah,
hurts.
that'll
Yeah, it
happen.
does.
That'll happen,
That's what happens when you drink that much
what are we
Kool-Aid.
at? What are we at here?
We're at 2 minutes.
Man.
All right, so we're halfway through.
Feeling the burn.
She's
Yeah.
gone. She's gone a good 2/3 of it though.
Yeah,
There she goes.
yeah, you got more than
Just
half
right
through.
back in.
If only there was still an Uber
Somebody
to
get this
you
girl
home.
a fucking cab ride home.
Nope. No taxis in Austin.
Let's call now, though.
taxis.
Oh,
Take
all
off
right.
from the
All
beginning.
right.
All right.
She's not gonna make it.
Oh, trash can's right there.
Oh, bring the trash can over. Maybe we do
That's
need it.
really nasty.
Yeah,
it's
no,
good.
it's not
Yeah,
good.
it wasn't supposed to be not nasty.
Yeah?
You got a minute
You were
30.
so close, though.
90
Very
seconds
close.
remain.
Very close.
90 seconds remain.
No?
Look at all that money there. Don't you want to
She's
take
calling
$100
it?
from Alan?
Oh, is she calling it?
Oh,
Oh, I hope someone's filming that.
that is a shame.
Where are the cameras? Here come the cameras. Here come the cameras.
Yeah, we still got 12 seconds.
Oh, there we go. We got camera 4 on
There
it.
we go. Okay, that's
Okay.
No.
yeah.
Are you done? You calling it?
You're almost done.
You're almost
You're
there.
so close.
I mean, you can go back for more.
You're almost
Whatever
there.
dollar.
You got a minute left. You got a minute left just to
60 seconds for like
That's it.
$230.
That's a pipe. That is a
Yeah, there you go.
Oh!
Come on.
There we go.
Push through.
50 seconds. 50
seconds left.
for the rest of your life.
I'd like to take the second and say,
Yeah.
kids, don't drink at home.
No, do drink at home.
Drink
Don't
at
drive.
your
Don't drive.
friends. Drink at your friends.
there
house.
goes, there goes, there goes.
She's
What
passing
time are we at?
oranges.
What time are we at?
39 seconds.
Oh, you got it. She's dripping a little bit,
Oh.
but that's fine.
That's okay.
That's fine.
okay. Is she crying or is she?
She's
I don't know.
making
She's slurping. I can
Those
hear
are
her.
tears of success.
She's
That's
so
red tears of
close.
success.
She's so close.
Oh, you're almost
Oh,
there.
come on. Well, like just a little bit. A couple more.
What are we at? What are we at? What are we at?
Oh, she's got all the time in the
We
world.
got 20 seconds.
I would say that's
She did
it.
it.
That's it.
Ashley, come get your cash.
You know, when you're
That's
ready.
Oh, yeah, sure. Hang on.
Time.
Yeah.
Now there's like dogs coming in.
That is how an accountant
there
drinks.
It comes back.
Oh, there she
She's
goes.
even doing it kind of like daintily. It's just
Yeah.
kind of like spurt.
Here you go, Ashley. Here's some
I'm
cash.
pretty violent when it comes out of
Well,
me.
No, she's not done.
Oh God.
She's still spurting.
This is the best podcast to have
Oh
guests on.
God, that was like Gavin's milk.
Here's the paper part. I can see it all coming out of her nose.
Oh,
Yeah.
give her some
burns.
tissues.
And on the
Are there any
far
tissues
side-
left?
Yeah, there's some napkins in there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but like think of all the money you made.
All our guests today got a front row seat to that too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
All right, so-
Successful challenge and successful
Ashley
longest
Shoemaker.
podcast.
There you go.
Yes,
Take
take
your
your
cash.
cash.
Yeah,
Two
come on.
hundred and thirty-five dollars.
More to come.
There you
Are
go.
you going to Disneyland?
Woo! All right.
That was a pretty good
And
way
then
to end the
I think that's
podcast.
she went from that woo straight back to vomiting.
She's like, woo.
Pretty darn successful
Oh, and the
podcast here,
Timer
guys.
stopped. All right.
Tune in next week. It won't be nearly as exciting.
Nah, it's
It
gonna be
won't
a
nearly
letdown.
as many prompts.
Is it more-
Actually, will be a step down
Yeah,
on the ladder.
we're just gonna lower that bar right back down.
So, bye.
Jesus, you got stuff.
Oh, that was barely any.
Come on, Ryan.
I even wiped it out before.